CSSI Technologies. I've been with CSSI and been supporting GP for almost 21 years now. Our webinar today is rapid fire. I'm going to show you a bunch of ISVs. ISV stands for Independent Software Vendor, or as we like to call them, third-party vendors, and they provide lots of great add-on tools for GP. Our presenter today is Kim Peterson. Kim started her company, Dynamics Connections, in 2017, and what she does is she educates the Microsoft community on a lot of these third-party ISV products. She's got over 37 years of experience in the Microsoft Dynamics marketplace. She was employed by Great Plains Software, which then became Microsoft Dynamics GP for 21 years. And she was the director of GPUG, the National GP Users Group, for close to 6 years. And she helped to grow that to close to 6,000 members. So it's enough speaking from me for now. Kim, I'll turn it over to you.
Awesome. Hey, welcome everybody. It's great to have you here. I was complaining, I guess you could say, I'm in snowy Minnesota. So my grandson's already asking when he calls him Eddie, the elf on the shelf is showing up. So that's what we're dealing with here in Minnesota. So it's great to be here and get your mind off of what I got going on outside. As you'll see here on the screen, you can type in this URL. We will be emailing out a survey to you after. What you're going to find is called rapid fire for a reason. We're going to go through these ISVs really quick. And so that might be a great way. It's in order of what I'm presenting, and you can simply check which ones you want to read and learn more about. So with that being said, there will be that follow-up survey. So just a heads up. The folks here at CSSI would like to get feedback on what you are interested in. They can't read your mind, what products that you need to help improve processes. Now, today's presentation is also being recorded. If you fill out that survey, we'll give you a link to that recording. So you'll want to go back, re-listen, or share it with other people on your team as well. So another benefit of filling out that survey. So with that being said, we are going to cover 37 ISVs. These are products to help improve your Dynamics GP processes. So let's get started. First product I'm going to talk about is Prospero. Now, this is a purpose-built application that does financial statements, handles budgeting, it's that time of the year, and some of the key features of Prospero's happens to be listed here. Now, what's nice about this is you can convert the reports that you already have in Management Reporter, and yeah, some of you are still using FRX and even Forecaster, and bring it in. The guys that have written Prospero were the teammates of mine at Microsoft who designed Management Reporter. So they have taken the best features and have put together a product that you can transfer all those hundreds of reports, and then you're up and running in no time, not missing a beat. This is also a product that you can run through a SaaS cloud-based product, or even a hybrid of implementations. For some of us, it's still like on-prem products. So that's Prospero. Next product we're going to talk about here is how you can chase your customers who owe you money. And it's by Draker, and it's called Credit Hound. Now, this is a proven cash management system. Now, you can set it up the way you manage getting paid processes of today. Matter of fact, I love this dashboard. It is in a graphical format. It's probably where I'd work each and every day. You can click in to investigate what you need on collecting your money. There's 5 different sections. One is called My Disputes. This is a dispute log of who and how much and why they owe you. My to-do items. If I do credit management as a full-time job, this is where I'd work. It has my task list of what I need for credit control. Where's my money? This displays the overdue payments broken down by not yet due, overdue, and also disputed invoices. Promise cash. This highlights the customers who have promised to pay and by when. And then simply who has my money? This is a full visual feature of AR. What money is owed by whom? Put Credit Card or Credit Hound to work for you. And like other users, on average, this saves around 20 hours per week in credit management. Next product is by Dynamic Point. Love these guys. Very technical in nature. They take advantage of Microsoft's technology. Now, they got a number of products. They've got customer, vendor, and employee portals that work with Office 365. Now, again, this also works with CRM. This is built on SharePoint. It's also very mobile friendly. It leverages Microsoft Flow, so you can say that you are using that workflow. And it also is extended by using Power Apps. So now you can use the features of the Power Platform. So for your vendors, you can go in and you can check payment status, your POs and PO updates, inventory, keep your contracts there, agreements, and more. Customers can check on their payment status, their orders, returns, services, contracts, agreements, update their profiles, and more. And lastly, now your employments can also go into these portals and be much more self-efficient. They don't have to come to the accounting department. They can look in and see what's going on with their customers and vendors. Matter of fact, because of how it's designed, you don't need a GP license. Next product is Atrix. Now, this is one solution that allows you to process your payroll and HR reports. Boy, you find, especially on the GPUB forum, they're asking a lot about 1099s. Here we go. This handles things like e-file unemployment, W-2s, 1099s, electronic payments, and more. Now, it's a website portal that tracks all the filings and payments. You get the inside view of what's happening and when. You can view confirmations and administrate what you need from the portal. All of these come with a great interface. Matter of fact, how they've got it designed, when you're in payroll, you go to reports and boom, you can see the Atrix module. Now, did you know that QuickTag has an expense reporting solution? It's called Quick Expense. Now, honestly, this means no more expense reports. You now manage expense reimbursement. It has a mobile client for capture and submitting receipts. It works with your phone. So boom, I take you out to lunch, I take a picture of it, it brings it in to get paid. It also has an automated approval routing that can be done online or in email. This automatically creates payable transaction entries. AP professionals love it. And on the back end, it's going to save you time because it's going to tell you the exceptions of the not yet received with the feature of corporate card reconciliation. Now, I could chase down the employees who did not submit their expenses, saving you time and dollars by working by exception. This also integrates tightly with Dynamics, but it can be standalone as well with or without QuickTag. Now, are you looking for a better cost accounting solution? Project Cost is tightly integrated project module for Dynamics GP. Now, with GP requisition integration and cash receipts processing, project cost data is captured using native data entry windows. It eliminates unnecessary keystrokes and double entries. It's got import tools allowing you to import projects, tasks, and provides up to 9 levels of task hierarchy, giving you that flexibility. Now, there's audit trails that supports FAR's accounting requirements and is FASB, NSF, and DCAA compliant. Additionally, the cost tracking functionality supports multi-currency transactions, 24 user-defined tracking fields. This is awesome. You always want something it doesn't have. And it has 6 distribution categories. They include labor, subcontract, purchase, material, equipment, and sales. Now, in case you didn't know, Rockton Software acquired Olympic Systems, which is the project cost product, back in December of 2019. Postmaster Enterprise. This is from Investige. Now, what this does is it automatically detects and posts GP transactions. So if you have integrations, intercompany transactions, maybe you're using SalesPad, Key to Act, or another ISV that actually creates batches in GP, or if you simply have to post batches across several companies. Postmaster can fully automate the posting process for an unlimited number of companies. Now, it runs as a Windows service. It does not require GP to be up and running or even logged into, and it doesn't consume a GP license. Now, let's say for whatever reasons the server is rebooted, don't worry, Postmaster Windows Service automatically resumes at detecting and posting batches. Here, they offer a 30-day trial. My friend David from Winthrop Development Consultants would like to highlight the developer tools module of the GP Power Tools. Honestly, if you're a GP admin person, this is a must-have. Now, this provides Dexterity, SQL, C#, and VB.NET scripts inside a GP without the need of external development tools or environments. So it's all capsulated. Now you can use it to create customizations using adding scripts against modified windows. I can now fix bugs myself in GP. I can automate repetitive processes, kind of like a macro. I can also empower users with self-service scripts. It's easy to use. I can create triggers and scripts that are simple and can be performed in a live environment. I don't have to wait to update code or set a test. It's also simple. The triggers and scripts are stored in SQL tables and are deployed as soon as you save them. No need to update files on every workstation. This is really important during COVID, right? I can now do it through here and all of the computers are updated. And upgrades are simple. Just simply test and ensure that the changes in GP didn't affect the code. It's also flexible. You can mix and match your languages to use the best tools for each part of the project. Also, there are hundreds of helper functions available to simplify complex tasks. Now, Build 28 has been out there, added many features and enhancements to the developer tools box. And by the way, David's on top of it. Now with the release of 18.3, he released code the same day as Microsoft did. Now, one of the first GP add-ons that Encore developed back in the early 90s was bank reconciliation tools. So now you can reconcile your bank with less time. I just talked to somebody today that has a customer, it takes them 3.5 weeks. Can you imagine? You got 1 week without it. Unbelievable. Here's a solution that has many different modules and features. One is Account Reconciler. Now you can reconcile the GL account assigned to the GP checkbook as opposed to the subledger, which eliminates the needs to reconcile the subledger back to the general ledger, saving you time. Also, the Account Reconciler pulls transactions from the year-to-date transaction open table, also known as GL 20,000. It's faster and easier at month end, minutes instead of days. Here too, you've got a trial offered. Now, footnote, you can manually mark off transactions that have cleared the bank. You can do that daily in Account Reconciler window. And you can also include Auto Reconciler, which means with a button, it's a companion module which will clear large volumes of transactions upon importing a bank produced file to speed up your monthly reconciliation process. That time, dynamic budgets. This is ideal for those of you that are outgrowing budgeting in Excel. It is one of the most cost-effective solutions that you can find. It's got a lower base price. It's not done on a per user base. Matter of fact, it's tiered off of the size of the company. Matter of fact, the number of departments. It is substantially faster implementation, less consulting hours, saves you money. An average customer is 5 to 10 hours. That's training and setup. The more complex customers, similar like healthcare industry, well, you might need 20 hours, but it's not the 100 to 200 hours that the competitors are quoting. Also note that this is an informal replacement for Management Reporter. Reports are live linked to GP with transaction drill downs. It also integrates with Jet Reports and Excel refreshable reports. It even provides you with a starter Power BI dashboard. And trials are available. Our friends at Nolan have a number of products. This one is called intercompany postings. Now, this offers you full automation of intercompany posting process. Now, the original transaction is posted in the source company's GL, and the product will initiate posting of transactions all the way through to the destination companies. And there's two ways of doing this. One is the trigger method. This is where you set it up ahead of time. That for that particular bill, as an example, I've got account relationships set up. It eliminates the need for me to go in. It already knows 20% goes here, 40% goes there, etc. Or I could do the alternative method where I can provide the flexibility of choosing the designated companies for the GL accounts at the time of data entry. This also supports intercompany postings within one GP company or across multiple GP company databases. That's by Nolan. Gorilla Expenses philosophy is no more hassle with expense reports and timesheets. Now with Gorilla Expense, companies can make time and expense tracking super simple, realizing savings through automation and gaining 100% visibility into the corporate spend. The key benefits include, but not limited to, mobile apps with OCR for receipt capture. I take you out to lunch, I take a picture of it, boom. I can leverage robust integration with various credit cards. One click, built-in, no extra costs, GP integration. This also handles project time and expense tracking. So if you bill back, here you go. It can be deployed cloud or on-prem. Gorilla Expense also supports, in case you're using analytical accounting, bless you, binary streams MEM, MC squared advanced intercompany transactions, and PaperSave AP automation. That is with Gorilla Expense. ICAN Software, they have a mass supply suite, which has a lot of capabilities. It's the leading mass supply solution for GP receivables and payables. Now there's three modes of mass supply in preview. One, mass auto apply plus prefix match auto apply. Two, mass apply based on invoice stored in payment, return, or credit memo, working with AR. Three, mass apply based on imported apply. This also works with short pay processing functionality. You can import customers, vendors, and transactions. It also works with multi-currency and national accounts. That's with ICAN Software. Next, we're going to talk about budgeting and reporting again, and that's with Solver. Solver's product is called BI 365 Cloud. Now, this gives your company an ideal corporate performance management platform, also known as CPM. This gives you better and faster decision-making, everything from strategy, forecasting, budget reports, and also includes analysis. You can use comments, and it also has automated email updates so that everybody can collaborate seamlessly and stay in the loop. Solver for many years has been a leader, including getting high ranks from G2 Crowd, also Gartner Group, and winning Microsoft awards. That's from Solver. Back to Rockton. They've got pricing, putting your pricing in the fast lane. The pricing management isn't just an ordinary pricing tool. It's the most flexible, powerful pricing solution ever available. Why? Well, because Rockton doesn't do ordinary. Now, benefits of Rockton pricing management is I can connect RPM with any ERP. It saves time, money, and pricing errors. I can automate even the most complex and obscure pricing scenarios and calculations. It enables date-driven pricing with all historical pricing tracked and archived. Now, I can always get the right price for the right customer at the right time. It has an easy setup and tracks all pricing changes, even if you do them daily. Rockton's pricing management is ideal for distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, and suppliers. Now, Journyx. Streamline timesheet collection, expense tracking by project, job, client, or account. So this is a way to have smart time and expense entry. It handles approval process control. I can run it on my phone with a mobile app if I'm on the go. It'll track vacation and time off and also accrual calculator. This will handle project resource and budgeting forecasting. It is a resource capacity planning product. It has real-time project status monitoring. This does also integrate with Microsoft product or other related software as well. Now, today we've got an evolving supply chain marketplace, to say the least. So here's a quick look at TrueCommerce. TrueCommerce is really a platform, many different products that connects customers, suppliers, channels, and systems. So it has products such as supplier enablement and e-commerce. They also have a product information management, also known as PIM, and multi-carrier shipping automation. Matter of fact, this is a product I've sold in my past. This pack and ship solution provides customers with multi-carrier support with a selection of over 600 global carriers. Now you have the ability to ship more in less time by printing shipping labels right from GP quickly and adding fulfillment efficiencies and scale for shipments. Now, this allows you to automatically generate shipments or invoices directly from GP and handles demand spikes because it is a cloud-based model. Also, TrueCommerce is the most complete way to connect that supply chain. A recent Ethotec customer case study says it all. A lifeboat for our commission exhaustion. Now, do you say yes to any of these questions? For over 15 years, Ethotec has provided one of the best breed variable compensation solutions for GP. Now, whether your company pays commissions, royalties, customer rebates, or sales-based compensation, let Ethotec throw you a lifeline with Commission Plan. JAT has a human resource solution for you. It's called JAT Benefit Connect. Now, this allows employee benefit data to be taken directly from GPHRM. It reduces time and effort required for reporting activity. No more missed enrollments. Also, it easily processes change and it reduces the manual tasks and errors because of the GP integration and uses a single source of data. That is by JAT. Back to budgeting. No matter what size organization or industry, Profix has enabled over 3,500 companies to automate budgeting, planning, forecasting, financial consolidation, and reporting activities. What used to take weeks and months involving multiple people now can be automated and reduced to just a few minutes, leaving more time for you to do the analysis and also interactive reforecasting. Now, Profix knows Dynamics cold. They have the customers to prove it. Now, it replaces outdated software such as using Excel templates and Management Reporter. Here are a few specific areas that you might be struggling with. The ability to build intuitive financial and operational models to support evolving strategies around the business identities. We felt that this year, right? Also, automating the budgeting process. It reduces the risks and improves collaboration within the organization. Forecasting. It allows you to do that across multiple identities, business units, currency, departments, and regions from a single source of the truth. This will reduce the time spent on data collection and focus on supporting strategic, data-driven decisions, all because of the help with Profix. Now, if you manage inventory, you got to check out StockIQ. This is going to help you in managing your purchasing and inventory flow. Now, up here in the left-hand corner lists popular industries and key benefits they appreciate. It's a very robust product, Different industries appreciate different features. Now, it's a demand planning tool. It helps you in making the right purchasing decision today and to meet your near future's benefits. Now, as a purchasing solution, in itself, it sets us apart because it has business intelligence built in. It also has strong supplier and promotion planning. This is available cloud and hosted like others, but it's the only on-prem deployment available. This is also value priced. So the investment in using this platform is based off of the inventory it manages. If you're a smaller company, you pay less. So you got to check it out. They have a new ebook. It's called StockIQ. It is Dashboards Change the Game. Back to Dynamic Point. Here they've got another product and it's called Easy AP 365. Now I've not seen another AP automation product like this. It works with Office 365. And again, it brings a lot of functionalities and it's going to save accounts payable invoice automation process. Now what it does is you have automation of invoice data entry with flexible submittal methods from digital sources, including mobile, email, and vendor portals. We need that because we're working from home. Rapid allocation assigned by vendor, expense type, department, and more through predefined templates. So they have these set up, the system knows where to put them. And it's an easy to use app with native integration to GP. It also leverages the power of Microsoft productivity tool, automating workflows and SharePoint online document storage. That is with Dynamic Point, Easy AP 365. One of my favorite publishers is Sierra. Now, this is actually many solutions in one. If you are paying employees by the hour, this is a product you need to look at. It does time clock, scheduling, HR capabilities, and also has integrations with many popular solutions like Key to Act as a good example. So now you pay your employee by the hour. You've got options in how you want to collect that data. It could be the cha-ching clock on the wall. It could be through your cell phones. I do home services as an example. Biometrics, I can use my thumbprint, computers, and more. From a scheduling standpoint, I'm not seeing another solution do this. This allows employees to enter in information such as, I can't work on these days or these hours or this weekend. And what it does is it helps set up that schedule. So no longer taking hours or all those post-it notes to keep people abreast of what the scheduling report does. The system does the scheduling for you. It also meets many HR reporting requirements like in healthcare, PBJ, also ACA and more. Sierra is a full-featured solution for tracking your hourly employee needs. Have you ever heard of Vertex? Well, this is tax software. They've got over 40 years of tax expertise. So with that,
choosing MasterCard.
Hold on here. I'm going to mute somebody. Sorry about that. This allows you to navigate the ever-changing of tax changes. Matter of fact, they manage 17,000 tax jurisdictions. Who wants to deal with that? It's also a global product, so it offers you the world to sell into. It tracks and maintains over 700,000 unique taxable rules. Now, this is a cloud-based sales model, but solution model, but it also can be hosted. And I believe it's probably the only tax software that can also run on-prem. I also like how they price it. Most of the competition is you get charged all the times it goes over the line to check on that particular item on your invoice as an example. Not with Vertex. What they do is they charge off of the size of your business. Smaller companies pay less for the capabilities of Vertex than larger companies, which makes it predictable and very budget friendly. So that's with our friends at Vertex. Jovico, I love saying that. Jovico is a full web-based timesheet and expense reporting solution. Now you can automate your project creation when you get the go-ahead. This will create project plans and allocate tasks to be viewed within their timesheets in real time. They know what to do and when to do it. It also comes with over 30 project-specific reports out of the box, as well as Power BI dashboards. And of course, you can create your own. The solution is there to manage project costs, profitability, and it does invoicing. Liaison Messenger. Now, why go through the process of printing, organizing, and licking stamps to get paid, right? This is really big for us living in these times. Liaison Messenger does batch emailing and batch faxing of invoices or statements. Now, with this product, you can even attach supporting documentation. It could be static things like, every time I want to email out a PO, I want it to include terms and conditions. Every time I send out invoices, why are we not including marketing info? Now, variable attachments could mean on my statements, I want to have the supporting invoices. For invoices, let's include proof of delivery slips, timesheets for invoices, and the list goes on. You can even include multiple documents for one recipient in a batch in one email. So they got everything in one place. They also handle archiving of all documents. That's Liaison Messenger. If you are using ADP or thinking about it, here you go. There's actually an interface by Jet. This acts as a bridge to transfer data between many ADP payroll systems and GP. It offers convenience and compliance benefits of outsourcing the payroll to ADP, as well as the functioning of GP. Now, it allows data to be entered into one system, which is HR, and then uses JPI to create files of change data to be back imported into ADP. After checks are processed, JPI loads the detailed paid data as manual checks, which means the posting process is used to update employee histories and ending in the general ledger. So that is by Jet. Something you may have heard about, but it's called robotic process automation. Microsoft talks about it a lot. Now, this is the use of software often utilizing artificial intelligence, also known as AI, and machine learning functionality. It's used to automate tedious, high volume, repetitive tasks that used to take people to do the project. Now, in short, the main objective of RPA is to automate tasks that are taking up your employees' time and resources. Now, Metaviewer uses RPA technology. It captures invoice data, it eliminates repetitive processes, and it makes documents and data more readily available for better expense management. Just imagine how good you and your department can look. Now you can capitalize on automation for your AP as an example in invoices, improving those processes and those vendor and customer relationships, all without human intervention. Metafile also never sits still. Look at the list of things they are expanding in their product. This is a very exciting product. Again, automating things, making it easier for us to work from home. Investige, I talked to you about Postmaster. They also have another product called Exchange Feed Application. So if you are dealing with exchange rates, this will take the hassle out of manually entering those exchange rates. Matter of fact, it runs as a background window service that reads rate information from external sources and boom, populates GP. Now, updates to exchange rates can be scheduled daily, weekly, monthly, or any time of the day. It works with all major currencies, can be handled by this application. Now, the rates can be sourced from a number of free currency website services. Alternatively, you can also connect the application to paid subscription sites as well. It's also effortless. Never worry about what version of GP you're doing or when it's time to upgrade. It simply works. There's no needs in making steps during upgrades. There's also no annual maintenance fee, and it includes 1 year of support with the purchase price. Check it out. They do have a 14-day trial version as availability as well for the asking. Back to Rockton. Here we go. When did those payment terms get changed? Who gave this employee an unauthorized raise? Where, when, how? Well, you got to call on Rockton Auditor. It is a module that's pretty simple but robust. It's a data change management tool. Now, while fraud protection is the most common reason Auditor provides outstanding value, it also offers flexibility in tracking changes for many reasons. Maybe you want to protect your data integrity, or you face compliance audits due to industry regulations or SOX legislation. Auditor has it covered. It's got variable, flexible setup. It has tracking options that can be done in GP, but also at the SQL database level. You'd pick. You can even choose to be notified by email when changes are made. It also has a feature called e-sign. That's if you want to require users to obtain supervisory authorization before changing data. Again, all from our friends at Rockton. NetStock. Now this is another demand planning tool. This helps you get your handle on ordering and moving your inventory, making sure that you're buying the right products just in time and not leaving them on the shelves to gather dust. Now, this helps folks in operations, so anyone that out there that has warehouses can use this product. It'll handle effective ways of managing inventory. The purchasing agents love it because it gains insight on what to order off of past experiences and the needs of today. Bottom line, it's going to save you money while improving your customer service. Remember how year-end budgeting and planning went last year? Well, TrueSky is an advanced budgeting solution that reduces the time that you spend on administrative tasks. So now you can spend them on more high-level items, Now there's 3 types of users. Contributors, get them in and get them out faster. It's not their day job to deal with budgets. TrueSky provides tools to get them in and out. The finance team. Now minimize administration and increase the quality of data. Stop doing admin tasks like data consolidation, dealing with end user issues, etc. Most importantly, you've got decision makers. Provide them with just the numbers to avoid any surprises. Get them timely and accurate information so that they can rely on it. TrueSky offers an Excel interface, easy to use. Let's leverage what we already know. Empower the finance group. It's all data in one place. There's audit trail, security, automation, and integration to multiple sources, not just Dynamics, but it could include HR, CRM, or maybe even a point of sale solution. Also facilitate knowledge. Again, get them what they need for strategic business decision making. TrueSky is designed for more complex requirements as well, like multiple departments, currencies, and even languages. It's one tool for budgeting, planning, reporting, and dashboarding. That is TrueSky. Our friends at Notice, they've got a product called ePay Advantage. This is actually a customer payment portal allowing your customers to log in, view, and pay invoices. But it also acts as an invoice delivery system. So every time an invoice is posted in GP, ePay sends out an email to the customer with a PDF invoice and a link back to this portal. Now, ePay can process credit cards and even e-checks, and it can help create and send reports, confirmation receipts, and even payment reminders. ePay can solve some of the biggest AR pain points, including Manual labor, because this reduces the needs for you to print and mail invoices, collecting payment information, and notifying customers about outstanding dues. Double entry, because approved payments automatically are sent back to GP and applied to the corresponding invoices. Payment security, because customers are now in control of entering in their own payment information, your accounting department never has to be in contact with it. So that is all by notice. Anyone struggling with management report or spending a lot of time exporting their information into Excel? Well, you got to consider Vivid Reports. This has drill down capabilities that are very powerful and give you the information all in one location. You can also give Vivid to viewers to eliminate the requests of the finance department. Also, it has refresh reports that you can do in only seconds. Now, you can add budgeting functionality to eliminate complex budgeting spreadsheets that are really hard to maintain and distribute. Vivid is leveraging all of the tools and functionalities that come with Excel. Implementation and training is done in a few hours versus long, drawn-out implementation plans. That's from our friends at Vivid. GreenShades. GreenShades has an online employee portal. You'll want to get on this right away. It empowers employees and yet cuts down the costs on manual entering for HR and payroll departments. Now, this includes things such as time entry, pay stub and year-end form access, human resource document library. If you do evaluations, this is a place you can keep them, and much more. If you need to cut down on open enrollment process, this is a solution for you. The portal allows for streamlined benefits enrollment experience, providing multiple options, comparative views, and an all-in-one source of information. That's from GreenShades. Here's our last product coming back to Gorilla again. Gorilla Expense. They offer you several advantages of looking for ways to automate purchase card reconciliation. Now, key benefits are you can import credit card statements automatically. You can do it daily, weekly, or on a monthly basis. It automatically completes transactions using an intelligent algorithm. Now, this is to map expense categories, department data, and also cost centers. It has a one-click GP integration. There's no more duplicates. You can manage credit card data in a secure environment. Literally thousands of transactions can be reconciled within minutes. So Gorilla Expense specializes in configuring their solution for unique customer requirements. And that's true. I've sold it. You ask them how it can be done, and it can. That is with Gorilla Expense. So that concludes 37 different products that work with Dynamics GP in helping you with your processes. So with that being said, Deborah, anything you want to add before we let folks go?
That was awesome. Thank you, Kim. Lots of good stuff in a short amount of time. If anybody has any questions about any of these, feel free to reach out to us. Like Kim said, we're going to be sending out a follow-up survey, so fill that out and you'll get a copy of this webinar. If you want more information on any of these tools or would like to see a live demo, we'd be happy to set that up for you. And if you have any other needs, if there's anything you wish GP would do better or differently, there may be a tool out there that, you know, maybe there's something that can help you. Just ask us. We'd be happy to look into it for you.
Christmas is coming. Time to give your wish list.
Christmas and year end.
There you go.
Fun times.
All right. Well,
All right.
thank you.